All right, Soccerworld Fan TV. We talk about Canada not being cultured and everything, but we have a Spurs fan in Canada. So Mustafa in the building, true Spurs fan right here. I'm just gonna let you start just talking about the game. Just based on what you see. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know what Jose has done to the team, honestly. Like Serge Aurier being one of the worst players in our team last season, and he just changed him completely. Like if you look at Dyer, Serge Aurier, and Ndombele, a lot of people questioned Ndombele like our most expensive signing, and he's done nothing. But we all saw that in the game that he was pretty good. He had a big impact.
And of course, we got to talk about that Kane and Son partnership. My God,
Yeah,
absolutely electrifying.
yeah, Kane has been amazing. Like, I don't know what's changed. Like, Jose has brought this energy into the team. Kane has been more passing forward recently. Like a
Hmm.
couple of years ago, he became more passing forward rather than scoring goals.
Kind of like a playmaker, right? In that
Yeah,
sense.
he he's been like filling the shoes of Ericsson, and he's been doing a good job.
Hmm. And now we got to talk about like some of the situations that happened. The red card incident. What did you think in your perspective?
I think it was a bit harsh. Martial should not have been given a red card. Although, like, his response was not justified. Like, these things happen at corners. Like, there will be pushing, there will be nudges.
Mm-hmm.
L- Lamela's elbow looked more like a accident. It didn't look quite intentional.
Mm-hmm.
But Marshall's response was definitely intentional, and I think he should not have done it. But at the same time, I think it's not a red card.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that both Lamela and Martial should get a yellow?
Yeah. Um, from a neutral perspective, I would say that yeah, the bot should have gotten a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lamela did get a yellow though.
Mm-hmm.
He did get the yellow
Yeah, he did get
after
the
the
yellow at
goal
the
kick.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of discussion and everything. Some say, both should have got red and both should have got yellow, but that's up for debate and opinions. But yeah. I know you've been over the moon with the Tottenham performance, and but looking at it at a Manchester United perspective, where do you think it's gone wrong for them?
This game looked a lot similar to Bayern versus Barca in the Champions League earlier this year. Uh, Spurs, like in comparison to Bayern, they both did great, but on the other hand, Barcelona and Manchester United, they seemed lazy, like they didn't want to play. There were
Mm-hmm.
only a couple of players that showed passion, and
Mm-hmm.
I blame Ole for that, mostly Ole, just like we did with Valverde,
Mm-hmm.
because when the beat came on for like 20-25 minutes, he showed more fight and aggression than most of the midfield did.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly with Greenwood, he was frustrated. We could see that he wanted to make chances, he wanted to take the shots,
Mm-hmm.
create as much chances as possible because his midfield was not being as creative enough. And I don't think Ole is gonna stay as a manager for. Um, yeah, I don't see him being a manager for longer period.
Do you think there's any particular player in the Manchester United squad that was just not performing?
Ooh. I want to blame their whole defense. I was talking to my friends earlier, and they said that it's all Maguire's fault. But I
Mm-hmm.
think the whole defense should take the blame. Eric Bailly, Luke Shaw,
Mm-hmm.
Wan-Bissaka, they all deserve the blame because the first four goals they conceded, they were all out of position. Maguire was trying to cover for the mistakes of other defenders, and it made him look bad at the end.
Mm-hmm. And one final thing I want to say: a lot of people have predicted Tottenham not even competing for the top four. And even some people even doubt that they might not even make it into the top six. And what do you think, based on this performance, what do you think about those comments that people have been saying?
If Jose keeps up with what we've seen so far in the League Cups and in the league itself, I think Spurs can be a competitor for the title. I know it's a lot to say.
Uh-huh.
You might hear this like every year from a Spurs fan, but it's better to be hopeful. You know, if you aim for the top, you might end up in top four.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, thank you once again, Mustafa, to come in and to talk about the game. Of course, you must be happy. Enjoy the memes, enjoy the moment. And yeah, hopefully Spurs can keep this form and everything, and we'll see how Spurs fare out towards the next coming games. Of course, we'll have more reactions from you and what you may think. You may have different opinions after some of these games, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, thanks for having me.
And like I said before, please like, share, and subscribe. If you like what he is, you can go and follow him. His socials will be in the link in the description below. And as always, y'all take care. All right, thanks.